Hello and welcome to Marvel Contest of Champions News. I'm here with Pedro here. He's got some thoughts on the recent updates that have happened in game and his current thoughts on Kabam as a developer. Pedro, your thoughts? His silence says everything.
Oh yes, and thank you very much to Pedro the Donkey for joining us in Marvel Contest of Champions News today. I'm back from a little break. Not that many people care, and for the people that care, thanks. Love you 3000. For those that don't care, let's just get into the news story, shall we? And you can go about your day. First of all, it looks like we're getting more information on the next event. It looks like we're getting rifts back to the game, and I'm hoping that they aren't going to be as trollish as they were with the last time we had rifts. Also, and as you know, it's been confirmed that we've got Namor as well as Sue Storm coming into the game. We've both done deep dives, both myself and Dave, on the teaser of information. I've gone a little bit too much towards the kind of comic book history and kind of other stuff with that, which I think, you know, Dave with his amazing technical ability with aspects of the game, we get this good kind of balance between the yin and the yang. Confucius. Also, it looks like confirmed by about week 2, we should be receiving Act 6 Chapter 2. And we've got some more deep dives of information on that in a moment. But also, we're going to see a revamp or improvement to Alliance Quest, which could be a little bit trollish depending on what we're going to get from this nameless Thanos and the whole kind of fighting aspect. Is it going to be that players are going to be frustrated by this? Are there going to be more spends of glory? Is it going to annoy those big whales in the game? Is it a case that they're going to stop spending on it? I don't know. We'll have to wait until it's been put into the game. Also touching on the Atlantean-based event, so next week when we get the event in, it does mean you're going to be collecting coral by doing different types of difficulty of events, and that means you're able to jump in and grab yourself some decent stuff. Then maybe at some point daily deals, and like there could be extended parts on that, so you could see like 100, maybe 1,000 coral to then your purchase of the daily deal. I don't know. It seems to be a similar thing each month. I think there was something this month as well. There was something with Intel. I think it's going to continue on. I think there was something with orbs as well back a while ago. No, the elements, that's what it was. So yeah, collect the coral, which is going to damage the seas, by the way. So that's a very topical based joke. Moving on. So in short, look out for this new event swimming its way to you next week. On to our next story, something that kind of jumped out, came from nowhere, which is very much well received, is Halls of Fortune and Halls of Healing returning from a very limited time only, as well as the Gold Pool Crystals. Yes, this seems to be a good move by Kabam, especially considering that we've had a very kind of rough 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, 7 weeks, whatever you want to put a label on it. It has been a bit rocky at times. Some of the things that we've been complaining about, or kind of, you know, constructive criticism. Let's put it that. It's not moaning, it's constructive criticism. It's based on a lot of the functionality of mechanics and other things of the game. There are a few other things which I think will annoy the players going into next season of Alliance Quest. Maybe some other stuff with Act 6.2. But let's face it, if we're talking about things that haven't run really kind of well, we're really going to look at that with the change logs, so the new update that's going to come in within the week. However, it feels like this is a good opportunity to then do some kind of appreciation of some kind, some of that appreciation. And it does seem that we're getting some sort of extended amount of time of that being the case. So like 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 week and a bit. It does feel that we're getting something back with health potions as well as gold. So it doesn't feel as negative at the moment, especially receiving this. Initially on the plus side, it is good because there's no energy spend for Halls of Healing. Unfortunately, there's a small amount of spend on energy for Halls of Gold, which is good, but I don't think this month in the game, or the month for the new update, is going to receive such a huge energy spend, especially considering that we're going to have Act 6.2, which will get a lot of people that are very much at the end game, whatever that is nowadays, an end game perspective of the game, or veteran. You probably will be going towards Act 6.2, so your energy spend is going to be for that as opposed to this. Halls of Gold should have already kicked off, so have a look now in your game and you're probably going, hey, I'm going to go for it. So yeah, go get your grind on. This is an amazing opportunity to get lots of gold, and especially if you've got some rank up, some champions. Alliance Wars has just ended, so you may have got a new champion from this. Look, it's a good opportunity to grind out. Next up, something I didn't really report on back at the start of the month, and that was a lot of kind of whiffing with champions, especially when it comes to like certain L1s. I've come across a lot, but so many, I think, in Arena to pinpoint them, because I go quickly through battles. I think a lot of players have experienced these as well, when they're trying to hit off L1s or certain attacks, they're finding that they're kind of whiffing or missing certain aspects of the animation, which is then makes you go, I obviously hit into a block, but maybe you didn't. Unfortunately, this and maybe a few others will not be covered in the upcoming update. So version 23.1 will not receive some others being looked at, so the whiffing of those particular specials, which does suck. But I'm hoping that a lot more is addressed with the game's functionality, with champion functionality, with animations going into future updates. The summer seems a very much quiet point in game, especially because, well, maybe people are having holidays, going outside, getting some fresh air, and maybe just like not playing the game quite so much. I don't know, maybe they're playing another game, could be the case, but the fact is this would be a good opportunity to make it ready for September and those months where people are inside, it's colder, people want to grind it a bit more. Okay, but what of the update itself? What is it going to fix or improve? And the fact is, first of all, we've got the Atlantic-based event coming in. We've got the Alliance Quest Season 6 being launched. Alliance War Season 10 is in the works as well. And also going into Season 11, it's going to see some major improvements. But what of these champions? Well, Gambit's getting a fix. Ghost is getting a fix as well. Hulk Ragnarok, unique synergies now provide an increase to his power index. That's good. Modok, fixed an issue where Modok would remain in block position after an auto block. Yeah, that's pretty annoying even. Mordo, when pausing the game during the SP2, the rest of the fight will no longer be in slow motion. Oh, that was fun, but you know, it's got to be fixed. Phoenix being fixed, Rhino being fixed as well. An issue where his Fury buff was not triggering when performing a 5-hit combo when the opponent is against the wall. That's really annoying because I started using that champion quite a bit for a variant, and now it's the case that, well, I'm a little bummed about that, but whatever. Sentinel, lengthened special 1 attack recovery to match previous speed. Good, that's something we all wanted to see. She-Hulk, Agents of Smash Synergy will now correctly increase Fury potency. Thank you. Need to look into that as well. Fix an issue where holding a block during a special 3 would cause champion to not block after the special completed. Very important, needs to be addressed. And the final one as well with a fight timer issue for the SP3, something that has been frustrating a lot of players. So this is good. This is what we wanted to see. Also, for those noticing about Alliance War seasons, like they want to know when's the next one because everyone's really excited to get back in them, especially with Season 10. Will this see any kind of great improvement? I know a few people have been criticizing it, but let's see all about it when it starts. Well, Command Mike says there's going to be an announcement today, so the 29th of May. But I won't be able to cover it today because the news will be out by the time that information will probably come through. So expect it out, or information will be in Marvel Contest Champions news for Friday. Now the news, this could be the champions that we could be receiving as enemy bosses for Act 6.2. That has been data mined by Otrux, but these could be placeholders, so everything is subject to change. Psylocke, Hood, we could have a Mega Red, Kingpin, Mordo, and Spider-Man. Yeah, the last two, these two here, a bit frustrating, and Kingpin. Well, it depends really how Kabam make this, if this is indeed going to be the case with 6.2. So, yeah, I don't really know at the moment. As soon as this gets confirmed, then obviously we'll know, but it'll probably be launched in game, so we'll end up knowing who the bosses are by then. But there is something quite interesting that could be coming soon as well. Rumor is there could be an expansion to Realm of Legends, like a Realm of Legends 2, Realm of Legends 3. It could be like a Chapter 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the future. Who really knows? It could be something that Kabam are testing. Either way, there's lots that could be happening in game over the foreseeable year. But what are your thoughts about this? Do you think that this would be a good idea? Do you think this would really pad out a little bit more, a little bit increased difficulty for those that are making that small jump up and kind of creating more barriers and kind of extension of steps to kind of get to that end point of Act 6 and kind of going, right, well, if you go through Realm of Legends, the full kind of progression route of that, then let's say your next step to go to Act 6.2. What are your thoughts? What do you think about that progression? Will it aid that? What are your thoughts? Put them in the comment section below. And on to our final story. Predictions are down below of what I think is going to be the arena cutoffs. And first of all, going with Ebony Maw, I think that he's still strong, interesting to the player base, but not with the extensive hype as Colobsidian and the sort of slight hype as Ronin had. So I'm sticking with 45 mil as a potential cutoff for the 5-star. For the 4-star, I'm going with 11 mil. I do think that may be a lot less, and we'll have to see the results come Sunday. And finally, with Punisher as a 4-star, I'm thinking about 2.2 mil. It's just a bit above the kind of popular aspect, which is usually these champions, that basic ones, some of them go for about 1.8 to 1.9. I just feel that there may be a little bit tiny want for this champion for a lot of people that don't have him. So 2.2 mil may be a safe bet to go with that. But also do bear in mind, those are just predictions, but I wish you luck in your grind over the weekend. So there we have it. That has been the Marvel Contest of Champions news for the 29th of May 2019. If you enjoyed today's news, hit the like button and subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content. I will be doing a live stream probably from 2000 hours GMT. So I'm hoping to get this video out as soon as possible, but I am going to have some dinner, just relax a little bit and then come back because I've literally just stepped through the door from holiday. But I'm excited to be back, refreshed, focusing on content. I'm going to try and do another puzzle video and a whole load of different things by the end of the week. And obviously plan what I'm going to be doing for the future. Lots of champion reviews have got to come out as well, so I look forward to that as well. Thank you very much for all the support whilst I've been away, and I look forward to catching up with you all in the live stream tonight. Thanks, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.